Hi, what's up? I'm Lux and today we will look at my top 5 CSGO investments with high potential in 2022 and beyond. Let's directly dive into the video with the first item. It is the Prisma 2 case. Released in March 2020, the case is the most likely candidate to be pushed into the rare drop pool next. I think due to the high demand of gloves, the clutch case will be the revolver case of the prime pool. The revolver case, being released in 2015, has remained in the prime and non-prime pool for an incredible 6 years, as the case is the last one with the OG knives. This year, at least one more case will be released by Valve, and there I think it is most likely that the Prisma 2 case will be removed. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that it will go straight to 20 cents or more, because as you can see here, there are currently about 500k to a million cases on the Steam market, with monthly sales volume of more than 3 million. That means there is a double-digit million amount of Prisma 2 cases. I roughly estimate the number of cases at 30 million. Nevertheless, it will be worth getting in now at the lowest possible costs of maybe 3 to 5 cents. Because firstly, the case has good skins with the Ready Player One M4 and the Discotheque Mac 10, and also have good knives with the chroma finishes on the Talon and Ursus. Moreover, it is the last active case of Prisma and this kind of knives, because Prisma 1 is already in the rare pool and also all the other cases with the OG finishes of these knives. Thus, I see a lot of potential here long term, but you should not buy the case for more than 5 cents. Next up is the SSG Acid Fade. The skin is known as a trade-up filler because you only have one skin option in the next higher rarity level. This increases the probability of getting the desired item in a trade-up and thus making a profit. Now the question arises, why exactly this skin and not the other two mil-spec skins from the Safe House collection? The reason behind this is the float value. Of the 3 skins, the Acid Fade currently has the largest numbers of low float value skins. These are often used to craft factory new items, and usually you can then take the skin from the target collection with higher wear and thus make the trade-up more profitable. There are other trade-up fillers, also in higher rarity levels, but when the Riptide collections will increase in price, the trade-ups will mainly be made in the lower rarity levels, meaning consumer to mil-spec grade. I think a good price to buy is $1.20 or less. Let's continue with the Danger Zone case. This case was moved into the rare pool with the release of the Dreams and Nightmare case. This can also be seen here in the over 100% peak in price. However, the case quickly fell almost back to its previous price. The reason for this is also the enormous quantities that are still available. We have here 500k to a million cases on the Steam market and 2 million units sold in the last month. So, the case is also a long-term investment which will pay off sooner or later. The case has incredible cool reds with the Orb Neo Noir and the AK Asimov. It also contains Talon and Ursus knives with the OG finishes. Definitely a case with some 100% potential. Purchase price should be below 10 cents. The second last item is actually a group of items, the Broken Fang collections. New supply can only be created through trade-ups, as they have completely discontinued and the collections are not included in any souvenir packs except Ancient. As you can see historically, the collections only started to perform after a new operation was introduced. You can see that with the Broken Fang too. Many collection items have gained 20 to 80% since Operation Riptide came out. But I see this collection especially in the focus of the upcoming summer hype, if there is one of course. I would mostly look at the Controlled collection. It has the highest supply, but it's still very popular and therefore undervalued in my opinion. The Ancient collection is also a good option, as the supply of this collection is much lower and contains the most beautiful skins. However, this collection is available as a souvenir package from Stockholm. Last but not least, we have the Stockholm items. As you can easily see, the capsules as well as the stickers and patches of Stockholm 21 have already performed very well. Since the beginning of this year, we have seen already good returns from 100 to even 500%. This raises the question of whether it would be better to sell the Stockholm items now, especially as Antwerp is already around the corner. However, I personally think that the stickers have not yet reached their full potential, because the rate of applied stickers is still very high compared to the existing supply, and the new Antwerp stickers will most likely have a background again. Even though they might have the same halo effect, there will be still enough demand for the Stockholm items in the future to push the prices up even more, despite the new major. You only have to look at the past. Despite the background and other follow-up majors, the Boston stickers, for example, have continued to grow. A safe strategy would be to sell a small part, about 20% of your Stockholm investments, in order to have your spent money as cash without any risk. And to simply let the rest of your Stockholm position continue to run until you can sell it in 1 to 3 years. This way, you're on the safe side if Stockholm turns into another Berlin 2019. But you can still hope for the enormous potential in the next years. When the Antwerp major is released, the Stockholm items will certainly plummet in price, as people are euphoric about the new stickers, and you can open capsules for a fraction of the money. But if the new stickers don't look significantly better, you shouldn't be worried, maybe even consider to take the discount and buy more Stockholm items. What do you think about these investments? Do you have other items which should be on the list? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and remember, short-term panic sells are the profits of the long-term investors. Bye bye.